This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception in the last series, he almost threw another one.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Gets some space around the 30. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense. Are this guy and his speed
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown for the U. Now the try for 2. Direct snap to the back. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Virginia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Virginia. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back and zone, but he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
They add the extra point, the trail now 35-13. Now they get set to kick it away.
35, Miami, 13.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Virginia, 35, Miami, 13.
Could be it. This could be the turning point.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back.
The pass on 3rd down for
And the Cavaliers will line up to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Ball handed off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Cavaliers are on the move here.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Grab made by the tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the Cavaliers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The Cavaliers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Usually you like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking the sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Now, that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now, third and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal. And that's a win for the defense.
Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position.